Welcome back to the Dually Pace Truck Build with Street Trucks Magazine, and this has got to be my favorite part of any build, and that is reassembly. Now, while we're waiting on the windshield and rear glass to be installed so I can start getting rid of this huge mess in my garage and making room for other parts of the build, we're gonna start putting on some parts from LMC Truck. So LMC Truck, again, is the king of small parts, so here's what we're gonna start with today. They sent us a pair of their LED taillights, a brand new beautiful tailgate band, a tailgate latch rebuild kit, and a cab light kit. Now, all these parts are available right now on their website, lmctruck.com, and this is where we're gonna start. And once the windshield and rear glass goes in, then we're gonna put in our sound deadener, carpet, headliner, and start getting this huge mess back into the truck. These LED taillights plug right into the stock harness with no modifications. So to start on this tailgate rebuild kit, we're gonna take out this latch first. We're gonna take out one latch at a time because we don't want our tailgate to fall down and hit our bumper. So we're gonna undo these three fasteners and unclip this cable. I hope this is the right size. Yeah, it is. Sweet. We're gonna pull out our latch and rod assembly. Slide in our new one. Just gonna loosely tack it in here. These things just unclip from that fastener that's on the truck. So we're gonna lift this up. Pull it back. There you go. All right, then you just repeat the process on the other side. Uh-oh. Son of a... I fell out again. Motherfucker, dude. Why does this keep falling out? And it fucking latched. I just shut the tailgate and the connecting rod fell out of the latch, and thankfully I got it open. So I ended up using some cloth electrical tape to just wrap around the ends just so that wouldn't happen again, because that was a pretty scary moment. Anyway. What's up, man? All right. Crisis averted. So I had to adjust the catches a little bit so that it sits right, but it's looking like it's sitting really good. We got it looking nice. So next up, we're gonna install our handle, and those connecting rods are clipped into these little clips right here. And typically this is what fails on these trucks, is these little plastic clips break and then they keep falling out of the arms here. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get these hooked up and get this thing bolted in. Well, my battery died, but I got the connecting rods hooked in there and latched in. So now, it's awesome. Feels like a new tailgate. That's really cool. Smooth too. And last but not least, we get to snap on our trim piece. Okay, so now it's time to put on our tailgate band. Like I said in the intro video, the original Pace trucks did not have a tailgate band, but if you look at the original Pace trucks, the back end's pretty plain. So I really love these tailgate bands, so we're gonna put this one back on. So this one we got from LMC Truck, and it's just an adhesive backing. It's a 3M adhesive backing. So it's literally peel and stick. So I've never put one of these on before, but I think the approach is we're gonna set it up here, we're gonna tape it, we're gonna measure it, we're gonna tape it, we're gonna measure it and tweak it. And then once I get it where I want it, I'm gonna start one side and then stick that and then pull the adhesive off and stick it to the truck. Now we've already cleaned the tailgate with 50/50 mix of isopropyl alcohol and deionized water. So this tailgate is 100% clean. There's no grease or anything on it. And if you're ever gonna do any decals or trim pieces like this, you really wanna take time with the prep work, because if you don't prepare it correctly, it could end up coming off in no time at all. So from what I remember on the original truck, the tailgate band was just below the trim piece on the tailgate handle, and it was really close to the bottom of the tail lights. So we're just gonna use kind of our eye and body lines and stuff and try to figure out where we wanna put this. So now the goal is to slowly work our way down here and just check ourselves as we work through. Yeah, it's right on the money right here. Oh, that is a thing of beauty, dude. Want to make sure you evenly get all that adhesive to contact the paint surface. I like it a lot. Looks good, dude. Looks fire, bruh. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. This is beautiful. I love the way this looks. That tailgate band really sets off the tailgate, and even opening the tailgate is so much more enjoyable now. It's so smooth. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do a bed liner in here, so this is all gonna get cleaned up later. But right now, we're doing what we can. Okay, so next on the agenda is these cab lights. So I already kind of started getting stuff set up over here, but this kit from LMC Truck, it comes with all the cab lights. I already got them up there, but also you can actually wire these in. It gives you templates to install these lights if they're not on your vehicle, and it even gives you a little switch where you can turn them on and off. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it did that. Anyway, let's get these lights on. So something that's really handy about not having a windshield in is being able to do stuff like this. Much more comfortable. Anyway, these are pretty straightforward. It's a two-piece gasket and lens setup. You just pull the light through, put your gasket down, put the light down, and screw it down. There's really not much more to it. Also, this kit includes little rubber grommets on the screws, which is really nice because the last kit I had on here did not have that, and we ended up having a little bit of a leak. So let's go ahead and throw these on. All right, let's check them. All right, I'm gonna tighten these all down by hand with a Phillips head screwdriver, and we're moving on to the next thing. Precision Auto Glass came in and installed the windshield and the rear glass. One cool thing about the windshield from LMC is that it came with a rear view mirror mounting tab already installed, which is pretty neat. Next up, we're gonna install our 80mm sound deadener. We're gonna do the floor and we're gonna do the roof if we have enough. I might have to order some more. But once the sun goes down a little more, we're gonna do a water test just to make sure there are no leaks, and if we're good there, we'll throw in our headliner and carpet. So I already went ahead and cleaned up and degreased the whole floor. I had a couple of small rust spots I had to deal with, but I just hit it with some rust encapsulator and made sure that we're gonna have time for it to dry by the time I get up there. But you literally just lay this stuff on, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I remember when I did the Blazer, I like made sure every seam butted up perfectly, and it took like forever. And I was like, dude, it doesn't even matter, because once you cover it up with a carpet, you're not gonna see all that handiwork that you did. You just put it on. Go to the next piece. That's literally it. But this is just a metal roller. You can buy it on Amazon. I got this stuff on Amazon. It's starting to get pretty expensive, so just trying to find a good deal on some products. And also, one thing I found out with this stuff too is you don't really have to put it over where the bolt holes are for the seats. I noticed when I did the Blazer, it really kind of goofed up how that front seat, the front passenger seat, flipped up to access the back. So I think on this one, I'll just go right up to it, and then I won't put any of the stuff over where the bolt holes are for the seats. All right, here's a little update. We got the whole back wall done, just about all of the floor done. I had to redo some seam sealer right there and just hit it with some primer. So I'm just waiting for that to dry. It's almost ready. But this is what I was talking about. This is where the seats bolt in, and I want to leave those uncovered just so it's a little easier to put the carpet in. So now we're going to start turning our attention to the roof. Process is basically the same. You just clean the surface, make sure there's not going to be anything preventing it from sticking, and then just stick it on there. I'll probably stop right here. So the headliner's got some Velcro clips, and then there's some items, there's some pieces that you screw in. So I'll probably stop about here, maybe here. Just do a couple runs. Not gonna go crazy on it. Maybe I'll just do that. Something like that. Something like that. Beautiful. So this step isn't necessary, but I mean, we're already here and we got the stuff, so might as well, right? I finished up the install of the sound deadener on the roof, and it looks great. We're getting ready to put in the new headliner and carpet, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification to stay up to date on the Dually Pace Truck build, as well as other projects that we have and events that we go to at Street Trucks Magazine. But I'm curious to hear from you guys. Did I install that tailgate band correctly? It was the first time I ever put one on, so I'm curious to hear if you have a different way of doing the install. Also, do you use sound deadener on your projects? I use it as much as I can, and I really think it makes a big difference in road noise. But that's gonna do it for me on this video, guys and gals. As always, I appreciate your support, and we'll see you on the next video.